Okay, my name is Aaron Rhodes, and you're listening to the Shuttlecock podcast. We're sponsored by the Vinyl Underground at 7th Heaven, offering new and used vinyl at 76th and Troost in Kansas City, Missouri. Today on the show, we have Amira Wang. How are you doing?
Yay! I'm great. How you feeling?
I'm doing good.
That's what's up.
Gotta get the earbuds out of there.
Yeah, gotta get them out of here.
But, so I guess we can just kind of start off. You were telling me before we started, you're from Kansas City.
Yeah.
And you went to school in Raytown.
High school. I definitely went to high school in Raytown South.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Booty meat.
Yeah.
Booty meat. But, I met a lot of cool-ass people there that I'm still really cool with that support me a lot. So, it's whatever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, and you have been going to school in Johnson County also since you graduated?
I went to a few schools, but, I'm at JCCC right now. I fuck with JCCC heavy. Yeah. They help me a lot with, my podcasting and shit like that. I'm in school to be a screenwriter, so, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you hadn't even mentioned that yet.
No.
Still learning all these facets. No, yeah, so I was going to kind of run down you have a bit of a hulking Instagram bio. You have, Amira Wang, rapper, culture chemist, videographer, podcaster, screenwriter.
Yes.
I do want to know what being a culture chemist means to you, though.
Bad. What does it mean to you first? Let me.
I don't know. It's not a
people.
No, yeah, it's not a phrase I'm really familiar with. So.
I kind of made it up.
Oh yeah. Tell me about it.
I made it up. I just feel like I be in the lab my hands are in so many things, all within the culture, and I feel like I like to, combine those things to make dope-ass art. So I feel like I'm a culture chemist just because of that, because I'm into, the podcasting. I'm into writing. I'm into art within itself, drawing and painting. I'm into, opera. I'm into, Broadway. I'm into just art within itself, and I feel like everything is art. You know what I'm saying? But I like to bring art. I like it specified within our culture. So the Nutcracker, I like hip-hop Nutcracker and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I'm a culture chemist. I mix it up and, give the people what they want.
Do you have a laboratory?
Listen, the lab, I ain't even going to hold you. My lab is the whip.
Yeah.
I cook up all my ideas.
You pulled up. I could hear the music down the block. You're obviously cooking something there, maybe.
Up.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm in the basement with Tigger. Right. Yeah, I was cooking up in there. I'm writing something new with this local rapper named Epitome. He's dope as fuck. But I was in there, just writing to that.
Nice. Oh yeah, is that where you do get a lot of work done while you're driving and everything?
That's literally my lab.
Yeah.
I wasn't playing when I said that. The whip. I don't know, because I can go to the studio. People invite me to their studios to write and create and shit like that. It's cool, but I feel like I get my most creative in the whip. When I'm driving in the car, just sitting in the car, it's just a small space, it's closed in, and sometimes I put my sunglasses on so I don't really see much. It's dark. Sometimes I put hoodies on.
Get a little dangerous.
Huh?
I can get a little dangerous though.
Right.
I'll see you come down the street oh shit.
They're swerving and shit, You got the Henny, but yeah, that's my lab. That's where I cook up. Video ideas, not even just music, video ideas, plays, future TV shows and shit like that, scripts,
You must have a pretty crazy note or voice memo section on your phone, probably.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's wild. I just sent a couple notes to you that I'm going to refer back to. But my notepad is wild. I've been having it since 14.
Do you find it hard to stay organized when you have all of that going on at the same time?
At first, I was pretty unorganized, but when I wanted to refer back to it, when I kept not finding what I wanted, I started to get organized. So I have hella folders. I'm overly organized with my notes now. I know where everything is, what month, what season it is. You know what I'm saying, to refer back to. So yeah, I'm dummy. I'm a Virgo, so we're. Sorry, guys. But we're organized when we want to be.
Got it all color-coded, folders, everything.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
No, yeah. The car is kind of a cool, even it's kind of a classic American, source of inspiration, kind of, I feel like. And I don't know, you kind of, there are, some, references to, driving and stuff in your music, right? Like I feel like I remember maybe on the EP something popping up.
Pull
Maybe
up,
I'm wrong.
beat
Pull up.
beat,
Yeah,
hop
there
up
you
in
go.
the Jeep. Your favorite thing is repeat, so I gotta make it ski.
There we go. I knew it was there somewhere. I just was listening to it earlier.
Yeah,
But,
for sure. You like Cake Day, matter of fact.
Yeah.
You hit me up about Cake Day, like you wrote about it when it first came out. That was dope. Respect. Like, that was dope as fuck.
I've been looking forward to the EP, and now it's here.
Yeah. I'm glad you hit me up about it because I actually had forgot. I'm sorry, I spaced that.
Yeah.
I had forgot, but I'm just like thinking about the Shuttlecock when I first seen it because I had seen it and I think I hit you up because my boy Hollis, Ohio, you know him? He had put me onto it.
Oh yeah, and he's friends with Samurai and everyone. So I think I met him like when he played. He was like he did a song at one of Samurai shows that we did. So
yeah. That was like a hell of a long ago. I didn't know that at that time I wasn't gonna put an EP out. That was like in February. Like yeah.
Do you know Hollis like through music or like through school or?
Nah, I know him through my family.
Yeah.
My cousin Cutter, that's his cousin. And he just introduced. I've been knowing him since he was a kid. He would always really just come around with us. Like we would be going out to parties and just doing different type of things around the city. And he would always just tag along with us. But like he acts so mature. We were all pretty childish, but he just acted, saying older than his age. But we really found out he was like 4 or 5 years younger than us. So we were just like smoking and shit. And his young ass was smoking with us. So we were like, what?
And looking back, you're like, oh no, corrupted this child.
Exactly. But that's my dog. He been A1 since day one, though. I love Hollis.
No, yeah, like, and he's like, I don't know. I feel maybe I just don't follow close enough, but like he's not. Like, he doesn't drop music, like, all the time, but, like, you can kind of look back through it and find, like, some cool stuff whenever you... Like, it's kind of eclectic. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, he does, like, a lot of different things with his music, and you can't really guess what he's
literally my favorite artist in Kansas City. Like, he's just dope as fuck. Like, any tracks that he's featured on, I fuck with it. Like, his songs, most songs that he dropped, because I'm not a stan of anybody. Like, I'm just a fan, but most of the songs Hollis dropped, I'm slapping that shit. Please believe. He just makes me feel good. That's what it is. When I listen to music, I'm not necessarily listening for the lyrics. Lyrics be dope too, but I'm looking for a feeling. And Hollis, he just gives me that. No,
you say you're not a stan of anyone, but your bio also says Barb.
I'm a Barb.
But would you say you're a stan then?
Do we got to talk about Nicki? I'm gonna be talking all day.
Is now not a good time for talking about Nicki?
Well, listen, I'll say this. I'm a Barb, but I'm not a stan.
Okay.
Shit like stans, you can do no wrong in their eyes.
Yeah.
Right? But Nicki has let me down a little bit. Yeah. I love Nicki so much, but she let me down. But I'm still a Barb, period. And I'm going to just leave it at that.
No, yeah. I mean, she... Like, yeah, there's, obvious things that I think everyone can kind of realize that she's, like, done wrong and everything. But, like, probably, like, as... a black woman, she does like get way more hate than she really deserves, like in comparison to other people who like fuck up in similar ways. I don't know. I
mean, I don't know what fucking up you're referring to, but I'm just talking about the music really.
Oh,
like, yeah, I'm talking about the music specifically because for me, like, I follow her, life outside of music, but I love Nicki's music. Like, I'm in love with Nicki's music, like literally from the beginning. That's how I fell in love with her. So, like, she let me down musically. And that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because she's dope as fuck. Like, Nicki is just such on a high-ass level. Like, nobody else can reach her. I can't reach her. No other rap bitch can reach her. Like, so I think, like, after a certain time, she just started rapping. She had no competition, so she started rapping, like, on everybody else's level. That's how she let me down. Like, it's not bad. It's just regular. And she's just, like, up here for me. You feel me? Like... So, I'm still a Barb. Love you, Onika.
No, yeah. I mean, I appreciate that sentiment. I don't think I, like, kind of delve into Nicki's stuff enough to, like, kind of think about those dynamics of, like, where, like, she goes with her music. And
she's dope,
I mean,
man.
like, she's a great artist. But, like, I guess I hadn't thought about the fact that, it kind of feels like she has been, like, kind of trying to sink down to other people's levels and kind of combat them when she doesn't really need to, right? Is that kind of how you feel?
I mean, again, it's not really her personal life. It's just the bars. I got the Halloween kicks, trick or treating the clutch. Come on, niggas, you tricking the what? Like, she just so playful with it. Like, she's just dope as fuck. Nobody has the metaphors, nobody has the similes, nobody has the punchlines like Nicki does. So all the beef side, I mean, it's entertaining, but I want to hear Baby Girl rap. That's what I want to do. Baby Girl rap. Let me hear it. That's it.
No, yeah, but you were also telling me before how you've done a podcast also called The Heist. You
Right.
co-hosted that. Is that something you're still working on?
It's I love The Heist, but we're under maintenance right now. We're under maintenance. Creative differences. We're rebranding and all that. So we'll be back. Not sure when. We don't have a date, but we'll be back for sure.
What kind of stuff did you guys discuss and do on, like, you know, kind of the previous version, I guess, and like how do you kind of want to change it when you bring it back?
Right. On that topic, on that podcast, it was me, my sister, Carrie, and my cousin T. We would talk about mental health. That's kind of fire. I just thought about, we were really on this mental health shit like a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was really about being mentally healthy. With that, we would play a lot of games, but we wouldn't take it was serious, but we'd also have fun with it. We'll put the medicine in the candy. We'll talk about sexuality and what that means and being sexually fluid. And my sister would teach us a lot about what was, you know, out there, because we really didn't know. My cousin T, she would teach us about that, of being cisgendered and trans and all this type of stuff. Like, she just taught us about it. We'll talk a little bit about pop culture. We had music. We talked about music, and we talked about sex. So it was pretty well-rounded. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you ever bring on guests, or was it really just kind of your crew?
We had a few guests on, because I think we had a financial episode, because we wanted to the Black community to be, you know, richer, like not physically richer, but richer within, like, your mind, just to know about it. You know what I'm saying? So we wanted it. So we just wanted to. We brought a financial advisor on there. I think that was it. I think that was it.
Yeah, so what direction do you kind of want to see it go once you end up bringing it back?
I'm not sure. I really haven't been focused on the podcast. If I do a podcast myself, it'll be mainly focused on, like, shit. I honestly can't even lie to you. I don't know. I've been focused on the music. Yeah, I've been focused on the music. So I'm probably a big reason why I came back around.
Oh yeah, and I was gonna kind of ask you, like, you do like videography and like photo work and stuff.
Everything. Do a little bit of everything.
Oh yeah, so I was gonna ask if you like see yourself like keeping up with like all of these different kind of creative outlets you have, like if you get more busy with your music or one kind of media or the other.
Yeah, like, I feel you on that. The whole summer I dedicated to music. I really didn't do too many videos or pictures. My sweet spot is videos. I love videography. I never wanted to be a photographer, but, you know, since I was doing that, people kept asking me for it. So I was like, fuck it, I got a camera, I might as well do it too. But my sweet spot, my love is video. So I'm gonna stay with however high I take, like, music shit, I'm always gonna have fun with the camera. Period. Just because that's my sweet spot. I like doing that shit. Pictures, no. Videography, yeah.
And I guess I was also kind of curious, since you brought up the screenwriting also, like what kind of first got you interested in that, and like what kind of like films and stories and stuff are you really interested in?
Probably I'm interested in comedies. Comedy, that's my thing. Maybe dramas too, but really I want to just make, you know, I want to make movies like Friday. I don't want to make a Friday. Let me be clear. I don't want to remake Friday, but I want to make the feeling. I'm big on feelings. You know what I'm saying? Energies. I want to make you feel how Friday made you feel. You feel me? So it's like that's what type of you tell me you seen Friday.
Yeah.
Of course. Okay. So you fuck with it.
Yeah.
Right. So the feeling that you felt when you watch Friday, I want people to be able to feel that when they watch my movies or when they watch my TV shows or they watch my vlogs and shit like that. I just want you to be able to disconnect from your life and enjoy what you watch and feel good. So that's what I want to do.
is that like a movie that kind of inspired you at all? Like, was there like a specific moment that like really where you decided you wanted to pursue that kind of stuff?
In that movie?
Well, no, like kind of just like a moment in your life where you decided screenwriting was like one of your main passions.
I sat there and thought, like, I just kept thinking over years what I really wanted to do, because I can't work a 9 to 5. That's not for me. I can't work a 9 to 5. So I had to figure out what job is not going to feel like a job but makes me money. So creating, I'm a coach or chemist. So I wanted to create, and that's what I was passionate about. So I was like, let me go ahead and go to school for that and make sure I do it the right way.
And you say you kind of spent the summer working on all your music stuff, and you released your first EP. I
did. Rap Game Ragu. Roger.
And so what made the summer, like what made you decide the summer was going to be the time you worked on all your music, and how did it kind of get started?
School was out. School was out, so I'm like, fuck it, like, you know, I got all this free time. Really, I really wasn't going to rap. Like, I've actually been rapping for a long-ass time, but it's just like I just felt like I wasn't a rapper, honestly. Like, so basically, I started writing music like a long time ago. I started just making songs and shit. Like, Chief Keef was one of my inspirations and shit like that, Fat Trill. So I made songs like that, but I would never put it out just because the stigma around, and I just never had an intention on putting it out. It's just something that I did. You know what I'm saying? So I did it with my friends, and I would just always let my friends hear it out and make something on GarageBand and shit like that. Make something on GarageBand, and I would just let my friends hear it, and they would all get hyped, and we'd just be kicking it to it. Like, well, okay, it's dope. Like, they fucking with it. But I never told anybody that I rapped, like, other than my friends. I never would, you know, try to let people hear it or shit like that. It would just be us kicking it. But, like, over the years, and it was trash. I ain't even go. Like, I think it was, compared to what I am now, like, I wouldn't even want people to hear that. But it really molded me to what I am now. You know what I'm saying? And I think people heard they heard the potential in it. So I think that's why they was fucking with it. And it was ratchet and it was lit. You know, shake your ass to it and all that. That's been since day one. But I think really last year, like in what was it, over around this time, I had wrote. Well, I don't really write, not to flex or anything, but I just be in my lab in the whip and I freestyle and I record it. So then I can go back to it and write it down. So I was really just in there, like, cooking up, like, give them Abu Dhabi Toppy in the back of the Bugatti. I was just freestyling that, but I recorded it. And I let, like, some of my friends hear it. And one of my friends, shouts to Tony Canablancas, like, he heard it, and then he just got quiet. Like, he didn't say nothing. Like, I was like, what's wrong? Like, and then he was like, nah, you really pissing me off. And I was like, what the fuck? He was like, this is the moment where I was like, damn, like, I'm gonna put this out. But he was like, you got hella talent, and I've been telling you for years to really take music seriously or really put something out or make it. He kept saying, make your SoundCloud, and you keep wasting your talent. He was like, your youth is leaving. He was like, you're just gonna be like, waste your shit and miss your shine, and that shit pisses me off.
Yeah, he's mad at you.
Yeah, he was mad. I was like, damn, it's just like, it's that serious? So I was just like, that moment, like, in the whip right there, made me make a SoundCloud and made me put that song out.
And I've, like, through your social media and everything, like, the Abu Dhabi line is definitely looks like a favorite of a lot of people. Like, makes them laugh.
I know. Yeah, that's crazy.
So, yeah, you have the Rap Game Ragu EP that came out like a month or two ago now?
No, not even a month yet.
Oh, man. A few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Cool. And I don't know, who did you end up kind of working with on, like, production and features and everything on that? Like, or, like, did you record, like, you know, yourself, or, like, did you, like...
Yeah, I made it.
Like, yeah.
No, like, I got real serious. Look at that.
I know there's features on there. You could tell me about that.
Nah. Oh, you meant like the features?
Yeah, like production. Like, are the tracks like kind of like from online and everything, or is it like local people?
So basically, I made Let the Beat Go at the crib. That kind of caught, and I don't want to say it caught because it's not big or nothing, but like a lot of people fucked with it around the city, which surprised me. That's the only reason why I made Cake Day. And, like, made more songs, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, people was like, I fuck with it. Like, they want to hear more. So I was just like, I be doing it. So why not give them more? You know what I'm saying? But Yeah, I made Drip at the crib. I made Let the Beat Go at the crib. Cake Day was made it was made at a crib, but not my crib. But after I made that one, those three, I wanted to take it more serious because I wanted like a good ass crisp sound. After then, I knew that I was going to make an EP or a mixtape, and I wanted it to sound professional. So I started going to just trying out different studios. You know what I'm saying? Different.
What's up?
My bad. Cut that out. I was about to.
That's okay.
He's looking like, I'm sorry, what? What's going on? No, I was about to burp, excuse me. But yeah, I started going down around like different studios around the city. And I just started working with different people. I have a record called Use Your Back. You heard that one?
Yeah.
Like, it's really a New Orleans record. Like, it's a bounce record.
Yeah.
And I really been wanting to make a bounce song since the beginning. Like, I probably make more bounce songs because they make me feel good. It's fun. It make people dance. It make men happy. Makes niggas happy. It makes women happy. You know what I'm saying? Ass everywhere. That's my vibe, you know? So I love making bounce records. But, go ahead.
Shout out Big Frida.
Shout out.
Ass everywhere.
Well, that's cool, too. But I really got my start from Sissy Nobley. Sissy Nobley and Big Frida used to be together. But, you know. Big Frida cool too, you know, shouts. But yeah, I work with a producer named Champ. He's actually from New Orleans. So when I came to him and I let him, he gave me that beat. Like, he was like, let me see what you can do with it.
Oh, nice.
It's like a pop beat. I don't know if you can tell that with my workers on it, but it's poppy. And I love pop beats. I love pop beats with like bass in it. So yeah, he gave that jump to me and I made it a bounce record. And I told him that I wanted it to be a bounce record, and he didn't believe in himself. He didn't know if he could do it. I'm like, well, I can do it. You know, you better do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
he's from New Orleans. He should be able to
exactly.
kind of figure that thing out.
You know how
he's been around it.
Exactly. So yeah, that's how we got that John done. And he did an amazing job. He did a great job, and that's why I'm like, man, like I like working with you. Like I want to keep working with you. And it's this other producer named Mab. He's dope as fuck. He produced my song Next Up and No Drought. He's great, great. He's at a place called Industry Sounds. Yep. So any artist that looking for a dope producer, Messiah and Mab at Industry Sounds is fire. Yeah.
Cool. No, yeah, and yeah, I was gonna I figured we would kind of actually break down some of like the songs on the EP. Like I was gonna mention Use Your Back. I Use Your Back.
Use your back.
Use Your Back.
Come on, use your back. Yeah.
Yeah, like I recognize it was kind of a bounce track and no, yeah, I appreciate like I'd seen you like on social media like talking to people and they're saying like, oh, so you're like this cool bounce artist, and you're like, oh no, I'm just rapping my own stuff, like
right.
And so you also have No Drought you mentioned, which is like I don't know, it's cool. It's kind of like a radio R&B thing almost. It's kind of got the woozy kind of thing, but then you have like, you know, rap verses on there with NBG Welch is on there, and who else is on that one?
Mando. He's the singer. He's singing.
Okay, cool. And so you also have Cake Day, which is like, was that the first song you released?
Let the Beat Go.
Oh, that was? Okay.
Yeah. Let the Beat Go was the first, but Cake Day was the second.
No, and I like Cake Day. That was the first one I wrote about, and it's kind of like just a very like Cardi B really set up like I feel like this new kind of era of like radio like rap songs that have like this really kind of like fun sassy attitude. Like I'm not saying like you're indebted to her or whatever, but like it is like kind of being embraced, that whole sound to me. I feel like
okay.
Like there have been like other hits in that vein after that. So
right, she might have opened doors for it. You know, I know. I mean, it's kind of cool to get your perspective on that because, yeah, I didn't look at it that way, but I like hearing other people's perspective on it. But yeah, Cake Day's just lit, you know. Yeah. It's just one of them Jones that you hear in a party and you can't sit still. Yeah, I honestly made that song because this girl, she asked me to make her. Shouts to Anna. She asked me to make her a birthday song.
Oh, nice.
So that's how Cake Day, instead of birthday, I just called it Cake Day. So yeah, that was really just for her. But that kind of people like to walk that ass to it, so you know, I'm with it.
Oh yeah, and so I kind of say all that to say like I enjoy like how you have kind of brought like at least 3 or like several different sounds together on the EP. Like they're all like really fun like party tracks to a certain extent, but like they're different types of party tracks, and kind of makes the like you just don't really know what's coming next on the EP when you listen to the whole thing.
That's dope.
Like, oh, that was a bounce song, but then there's like this like club song, but then there's like this kind of R&B type song. So
yeah, that's
like
good.
That.
And there's a song that I'm like giving you just bars on.
No, yeah, like Next Up kind of has just kind of like
for their ass. Yeah.
No, yeah, and I feel like that's almost just like all the QC guys just like going hard, and like it's like it's a good like mixtape opener, you know. It's like
it's my first one, you know. Like what Next Up? You thought that was like a good way to start it off?
No, yeah, you're just
I thought so too.
You mean business that you're talking the shit on it.
Yeah, that's how I wanted to come. That's why I really chose Next Up is my favorite. Next Up is my absolute favorite, and the reason why I say that is because every time I listen to Next Up, it's lit as fuck for me. Like I don't lose energy with Next Up, and of course I've heard my shit 1,000 more times than everybody else heard it, but Next Up has never lost its like energy for me. Like it's just lit as fuck. And I thought that would be a dope ass way to start off my mixtape. Like I don't want to start it slow. Like we getting right. Oh, I'm sorry, my EP. We getting right into it. You know what I'm saying? What you say? We mean business.
Yeah,
we mean business.
Oh yeah, and I guess like now knowing that you've been rapping for like a few years at least, and like this is like just really the first body of work you've put out. Like I kind of appreciate that. Like you're not just like jumping in like releasing like whatever comes to your mind, and like it's cool that this is like kind of such a polished thing for a first release. And
yeah, it's very polished. People, I mean, I don't know if it's polished because it sounds polished. Yep. And I've accepted that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of hard. Like, I hear a lot. You know, I hear what everybody say. I see the comments and I see the posts and all that shit. Not like I'm somebody big, but I see, and it's like a lot of people think that, a lot of people, when I tell people this is my first thing and this is the first time I did it, a lot of people tell me, like, no, this is not your first. No, you don't sound like your first. And it's like, it really is my first, but I've never made a full song. Before I let that beat go, I never made a full song. I just heard a beat, said something to it, and left it alone. You know what I'm saying? Like I have like a one verse, if even a full verse, and let my friends hear it. You know, so I guess it's polished because I was able to play with my voice for a couple years. You know,
and yeah, a lot of people do like deleting their early stuff and like, oh, this is my first thing, and you're like, no, you just deleted all your old shit. But,
right? Yeah, no, this is the first one.
And no, and I was wanting to ask also, like, since the EP is kind of like, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of like a few different sounds kind of coming together. Like, I was kind of wondering, like, if you felt like one style more than the other, like if it was kind of you just testing out different sounds and like you see yourself going in like a more specific direction after this.
Specific? No, I'm not specific because I'm a chemist.
Yeah.
I take shit from everywhere. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. You and me. I'm taking a little bit from everywhere, you know, and I think that's how you truly be creative. Now, I'm not taking it in like repeating what someone else did. I'm taking a little bit of this that I like, taking a little bit of that. I'm soaking this game in, soaking this here, and, you know, also keeping what I feel and just making what I feel, you know what I'm saying? So none of these songs, I just hear a beat and I just do what I feel. Because I literally freestyle everything. So I do want to get into more pop shit. Like, but I'm not going to focus on pop shit. When I make a pop record, then I'm going to go on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? I want to make some drill shit too. I want to make some shit that sound like just real rap Kansas City shit. You know, I've been trying to do that, but it never comes out right. Like, I never can sound like a hood ass, you know what I'm saying? Kansas City.
Some popper type shit.
Yeah, you fuck with popper?
I'm not like super familiar with all this stuff, but you know, I've heard some stuff.
Yeah, something like a Ron, really. Like a Ron popper, shit like that. Like, cause that shit is kind of dope. Like Mac Dre type shit.
Oh yeah, I had some of like the No Alternatives guys on, like, I think like earlier this year, last year, and like they're talking about how like kind of big Ron is like to people of their generation and, you know, generation before, I guess. So
yeah, I used to fuck with Ron. I used to fuck with Ron heavy. That's a fact. In high school.
What was some of like your like favorite stuff when you were like growing up and like going to school and everything? Like,
A lot of people think my influence comes from Missy, just because of my cover, and I think that a lot of people, and you know, it's perspective. This is what I think. A lot of people compare me to Missy, and I think that it's like our body shape, our skin complexion, because I think when you listen to Missy and you listen to me, we don't sound anything alike.
yeah, she kind of like twists and raps like super fast, and like you kind of have a more like, I don't know. Yeah, it's a different flow and everything.
Missy is a goat. You and me, I'm a vibe. I'm a vibe. Missy is a goat, greatest of all time. I think, and I'm not saying that to like discredit myself or anything, because to become a vibe, to become a goat, you need time, and that's just what I don't have. Yeah. So to compare me to Missy is the ultimate compliment, but I'm just not that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think people are just looking at what we look like. Now, to get back to your question, my influences: Lil Jon, East Side Boys, Ludacris, Lil Wayne, Yin Yang Twins, Mystical, Busta Rhymes, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The Brat, D4L, Jermaine Dupri, everybody on So So Def. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on So So Def. That's the type of shit I like to listen to. DJ Unk. I like those are the things that influence me. Those are the things like did I say Ludacris?
I think so. Yeah.
Especially Ludacris. Yeah. If you listen to my music and actually listen and don't let some of the things like, you know, trip you up, whether I'm talking about sexual things or whatever, if you listen, you can really hear the Ludacris influence in my music. I love Ludacris. He's fire.
No, yeah. So you do like a lot of like the like 2000s like down south type shit.
What?
Like, yeah.
Hell yeah. That's why I like to freak with. You hear me? I like to stay in that spot. I like to keep listening to shit like that. And Usher too. But I can't sing, but I love listening to Usher too though. Hell yeah. That's why I get my inspiration.
Is yeah one of like all time favorites? Like
who?
Yeah, by Usher and Lil Jon, everybody.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's you know, it's some of your favorites coming together for like
okay.
That was one of my favorite. I think that was like one of my first favorite rap songs. Like
that's my mama's favorite.
Yeah.
She play that junk every day.
Yeah.
You hear me? She plays that shit every day. But nah, like some of my favorites is To the Windows, To the Wall, To the Sweat Drop Down My Balls, and like the Wait Whisper song. That's my shit.
And you got the nasty stuff pretty early. Maybe that's why you're
exactly
rapping what you are.
Exactly. And I feel like a lot of people focus on like the sexual lyrics of my music, which I never focused on it because it was never a big deal, because my influence, people who I'm influenced by, talk about those things. Yeah. But I'm just a female and I don't like vagina, so I just switch it up. Like if you hear me in a whip, a lot of my raps are gay as fuck. Like, I'm literally talking about pussy and ass, but I'm like, you know what? When I record it and I actually write it down, I'm like, I got to switch this to fit my issue. But I'm just influenced by all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear them talk about it, it's no big deal. It ain't shit. And when I do it, I'm like, I feel like it's still no big deal. But when other people hear it, they're like, oh, this girl talking like this and she this. I'm like, but you hear a dude say it and you don't feel that way at all. Yeah. So I really hated that at first. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like that shit, I was like, why is everybody talking about I'm this and I'm nasty and I talk this? I'm like, shit, I really got bars. Like it's crazy to say I really got bars, but I literally do have metaphors in my songs, and I'm like, why the fuck are y'all worrying about Abu Dhabi Tapi? Like I said hella dope ass shit in there that y'all didn't catch. But I realized that it's just like sexism thing, like, yeah. And I just accepted it, like, fuck it, if y'all want to call it that, and I guess it is that, you know, because they were being nasty too, I guess, if you want to call that nasty, but it is what it is, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, I definitely know what you mean, like having to break down some of like I don't know, yeah, you probably do have to explain to a lot of people, like, when you shouldn't really have to, like, yeah, when you, like, are actually on some, like, good rap and shit, like, when you, yeah. But
yeah, I don't like that. I mean, just don't do me like that. Why? Okay, so a nigga could say, he could be like, boom, to the sweat drop down my balls, all these females crawl, or, like,
Yeah, and he doesn't get like rubber stamped as like a nasty
like
yeah,
freaky.
so.
Oh, she a freak. Like I'm gonna go ahead and DM you some crazy shit because you be saying this in your records. I'm like, what the fuck? Like niggas don't get this type of shit.
Yeah, a bit of a double standard there.
Very much. That's the word I was looking for. It's a double standard.
Yeah.
But hey, that's the world we live in.
You know, hopefully, you'll be breaking down those walls soon enough.
Pause.
Okay. I did not mean it like that.
I'm trying to accept it. I'm better than I was because at first I'm like, fuck y'all. Don't just say I'm like this. I'm like that. Don't put me in this box. But I'm like, fuck it. Like, you know, it is what it is. I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the papers, the news, every day I am.
You should be outspoken if you want to be, though. You can talk back to people about your music if you want.
I thought you was going to finish the lyric.
Oh, no, sorry.
You don't know what that was?
Say it again.
I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am.
Didn't catch it. No,
damn,
sorry.
That's early Eminem.
Oh,
Radio don't even play my jam.
Oh, yeah. I was not a big Eminem head.
You don't fuck with Eminem?
There's plenty of songs I like, but I was just never like a super big fan.
Okay. Yeah, I'm influenced by that nigga too. Just because he does what he wants to do.
No, yeah, like him, like people don't talk as much about how like Wayne and Eminem and Nicki like are like kind of the same ilk. Like they are just very like talented rappers who happened to have like big hits, but like at their core they're just like very lyric focused, I think. I don't know, like and they rap in like kind of like similar ways at times. I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. That's very interesting.
No, yeah, and like Wayne will get like lumped in with like what like the trap artists that came after him and like were influenced by him in part, but like at his core he is just very much like a lyricist.
Period.
Yeah.
Wayne is a lyricist.
Yeah.
Wayne is a fucking lyricist. Nicki is a lyricist. Eminem is a lyricist. So
people judge those three like by the people that followed them, even though they're not really like the same type of like musicians that they were. But that's a whole different conversation there.
Yeah,
but
that was a dope perception though, because they really are. They are similar in that way though.
Yeah.
They're really dope as fuck. Yep.
Oh, yeah, and another thing I do appreciate in your music and like a lot of the stuff you work on is like the sense of humor you have with it. Because
you catch that?
No, yeah.
Lil Dicky type
how
shit.
Can you not?
I'm influenced by Lil Dicky too.
Ooh, can't say I'm a Lil Dicky fan, but
you don't fuck with Dicky?
No, might be Jewish. Not a Lil Dicky fan though. But no, yeah, you have like prank videos and like dance videos and stuff like on your Instagram and your YouTube and everything.
Yeah.
So, no, yeah, I think just like a lot of like, not to disparage any other like local artists, but like some people do just get like super serious about their craft and like, you know, like, and you know, they're not really wrong too. That's like what they're passionate about. Like if they want to take their music seriously, you know, fine, that's cool. But like, I don't know, I like that you have the sense of humor to like not just get super pissed off and whatever if someone is talking about your music in a way you like you don't particularly agree with. I don't know. Right.
Yeah. I'm learning to not. I don't know if I've ever got pissed off if somebody didn't like it, because I just understand that everything is about perception. You know, and if it's I can't be mad at you for your opinion. You know, because everybody has a right to that. So. But I really haven't ran past anybody who said they didn't like it. But, you know. But honestly.
We'll see what happens to that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm going to just try to just be quiet. But shit, you know, it is what it is. I just feel like, I actually do come across people who don't like it. It's like they like it, but they say that they can't fuck with it because they're men.
That's weird.
Right. I'm like, listen, at first I was like, okay, maybe I should make some more rap shit where I'm focused on bars. But I'm like, fuck that. It's not for you. Yep. If you don't hear it and instantly like it, it's not for you. Just go on to something else. I'm not going to change up what I do. So, aside, it's not for you. But, yeah, I really got to give that the facts that I didn't, like, just start going full head speed into, like, just music, only music, and leave the comedy shit alone is because my mentor epitome. He's really dope. You should have him on, but he made it a point to me to let me know, like, don't stop doing your comedy shit. Don't stop doing your videos. Don't stop doing your pranks. Don't stop talking about it in your music and shit like that. He just said, just keep being you. So I was just like, fuck it. Like, I'm going to do both. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes sense because I would never stop, but I do a lot of shit that I don't post. So he's like, make sure you keep posting that shit. I'm like, all right, bet. So I got to give a lot of props to him for that.
How long have you been like making YouTube videos and stuff?
Man, I did a seizure prank. Did you see that?
I don't know. No.
If you seen it, you would have known. But I probably did that in like 2014. Yeah. But I've actually been doing bullshit for a long time. I've been on bullshit from the beginning.
Are you doing like kind of class clown shit?
I actually won class clown.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want to, but I did. And back then I thought it was like not cool to be a class clown, but I just didn't know that I was, fuck it, I still, blah. But anyway, when I was in high school, like me and my friend, we used to get out early the last year because we like had most of our credits or whatever. And we would just like go to like Taco Bell or we'll go to the plaza and we'll just like play porn hella loud. Like, we'll play it mad fucking loud and like have people like hella uncomfortable and shit. And it used to be funny as fuck. So or we would do that, or we'll go to Quick Trip and like park at a pump, right, and get the seats real low, like yank that shit back or whatever, and just start making sex noises, and start rocking the whip and shit, and we would just like watch people's reaction, and we'd be dead as fuck, but we never recorded it. And I'm thinking like that's probably gonna be my next shit that I record, like fucking with people like that. I hope don't nobody take my idea or just do it before me, but that's what I'm gonna be doing. Catching that shit.
But yeah, so what stuff are you working on like right now? What's gonna be put out next? Like, do you have more music you're working on? Do you have videos in the pipeline?
Yeah. Let the Beat Go video. I'm still weak as fuck. I'm just thinking about what I used to search. I used to search like loud anal. And play that shit. They used to be like screaming and shit. Old ass white ladies walking to the store like, oh my God.
That's
funny as fuck.
One way to subvert like racist plaza folks is ruining their day with porn sounds. Loved every minute of it. But nah. What I got going on next is I'm releasing my Let the Beat Go video. That was my first song. That's the one that most people, if they know my music, they know Let the Beat Go. Because for some reason, they like that song. So thank y'all for supporting it. You know what I'm saying? But what's the video for that? Like, who did you?
That's an homage to it's a homage to Nicki, not Mickey. But did I say Nicki? Missy Elliott. It's a homage to Missy Elliott. That's where the cover came from on my album. The cover from my album is homage to Missy, and I feel like I wanted to get that out just because I got a lot of those comparisons like early out. Like, let me, you know what I'm saying, do this. I love Missy. Let me. You know, and I thought it was just a dope thing. If you've ever seen Can't Stand the Rain video with Missy Elliott, I give an homage to her. And it's just like a lot of fun, goofy shit in the video. So, yeah, that's just how I'm just going to introduce myself to the world, my first music video. But that's coming. That's coming super soon. Then I'm going to have Use Your Back video out. And then I'm going to have Touch It video. And those are the only videos that I'm doing off the EP. And then right now I'm working on my Summer Savages mixtape, which is gonna come out like, you know, early summer. So just to spice up the streets, you know, just break out them booty shorts and make everybody happy.
Nice. No, yeah, I think there was like one song on Rap Game Ragu that was kind of like summer centric or summer themed, but it did come out like a little too late. So it'll be nice to have a tape out for the summer because I think that's like a good time to have. What song
are you referring to?
I don't know. I feel like there was one song where
I got 7 songs on the EP.
No, yeah, I re-listen, but no, yeah, I think you know everyone will like having that mixtape for the summer.
All my music is for the summer.
Yeah,
I think all my music is for the summer. All my music is to drop your top 2. All my music, literally, drop your top to my music. But yeah. Like, all my music is to shake your ass. All my music is to sweat to. I feel like you need to... if you listen to my music, I feel like you should be sweating somewhere, whether it be on your neck, under your titty, your balls. Something needs to be sweating when you listening to my music, like, or you're not doing it right. So yeah.
So hit the gym and listen to the new EP.
Period. Period. Yeah, I got good gym music. A lot of people hit me. I'm so bad with it, but a lot of people send me videos of themselves like just kicking into my music, and I try to post that shit on Instagram a lot, but I don't post as much as I need to. But yeah, people have been in the gym getting it in to my music, which I love it. I love getting all that feedback.
Nice.
Love it.
Sorry, what were you gonna say? You were
About what?
Before I mentioned the gym stuff.
Oh, I think I was gonna say this whole album was supposed to be my Summer Savages mixtape, but working with certain producers and stuff like that, just everything wasn't. I'm a perfectionist. Everything wasn't right, wasn't perfect. So I said I'm not releasing it yet. I was just gonna hold on to it because there's actually a clean version of Use Your Back too. That's the single that I'm pushing. Use Your Back. That's the bounce record. It just makes you feel good. It makes you feel. I want people to listen to Use Your Back like they listen to Wobble. They listen to Wobble at all the family functions and shit like that. I want you to be able to play it. That's why I made a clean version. I don't have a clean version of shit. Excuse me. I don't have a clean version of anything, but Use Your Back, I feel like it really needed to be a clean version to it. I want the kids to kick it to it. I want your auntie to kick it to it. I want them to get up and dance to it. I want them to feel good to it and don't feel bad because I'm talking about some biatch throughout the whole song. So I just went ahead and made that clean version. And, you know, certain little things like that, just for me, like I wanted to take my time with that. So I didn't make it a Summer Savages mixtape. But the next one, because there's a different type of, because there's certain songs on that shit that it's not Summer Savages type shit, but I'm just, when I come through the summer, like it's gonna be like some real ill, like it ain't gonna be no Savage Girl ill, but it's gonna be like some ill nah like from my standpoint. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna make everybody feel good, men and women, which is crazy because I would think most of my audience was women, but it's really men.
No, yeah, you've posted like at least a couple videos of guys dancing to your stuff, so
yeah,
that's fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of guys. It's a lot. But when I look at my shit, like my numbers and shit, within Instagram and like the Spotify shit and all that shit, and Facebook, it's men, it's niggas. I'm like, what the fuck? And that shit be, I don't know. I'm grateful for it. It's dope.
Nice.
But ladies, where y'all at? Ladies, where y'all at? Don't let them surpass
represent.
you like that. You know, I'm doing this for y'all.
Yeah. Is there anything else people should know about or where they should find your music and everything? Yeah,
y'all can find me everywhere. Amira Wang, AMIRAWANG. Amira Wang everywhere. YouTube, Tidal, Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, all that shit.
Twitter and Instagram.
Instagram. I don't have a Twitter just yet. I need to make one. Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Grindr, Scruff, BGC, Jack, Kristen Mingles, all that shit. Amira Wang everywhere.
J-Date.
J-Date. I don't know what the fuck that is. Black people meet. What's J-Date?
It's Jewish dating.
maybe dating, bro?
No.
Herpes meat.
Maybe like a farmer's meat.
Farmer's meat and shit. Nah, that herpes meat was a joke.
I bet Lil Tracy's big on farmer's meat.
Who?
Lil Tracy.
Who the fuck is
He's got the like a farmer single.
I'm dead.
Oh, you need to hear that one.
I'm dead. I feel like all farmers are kind of like swingers. Farmers be swingers and shit.
I hope I don't get any angry emails from farmers after this comes out.
You got this motherfucking bitch on there. And we are swingers. We're looking for some.
But yeah, people can follow at Shuttlecock Mag on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Visit shuttlecockmusic.com for all the articles. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can get merch at shuttlecockmag.bigcartel.com. And look out for some shows we have booked coming up. We have Crawler from Houston, Texas, playing at Revolution Records on December 28th. And yeah, I appreciate you being on the show today.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me. Thanks for reaching out. We litty.
Awesome.
Yay.